Do YouTube videos require a specific opening? Am I supposed to say, hey guys, or hey and hello? Because none of that feels authentic to me. I'm the type of girl that just jumps right in. And so today we are going to review a wig that was sent to me by Wavy. I'm really excited about this one because they were really easy to work with. Their communication was great, and I've already taken a sneak peek in here and the wig looks really impressive. So if you follow me on Instagram, which I recommend that you do, you saw that I have taken just a second to try her on, but I want to talk you through everything that's in this box. First things first, if you don't know me, I'm Dana Tate. I've been wearing wigs for 3 years exclusively. I have androgenetic alopecia, and all that means is my hair looks like I have mange. So this isn't my hair. I wear a wig full time. I keep my hair shaved down because that is easier for my lifestyle, but sometimes you will see that I have stubble because there are 12 types of alopecia and not every hair loss sufferer loses all of their hair. So anyhow, now you know. I talk all about wigs and DIY beauty. If that interests you, if you love that, if that's your vibe, give me a follow on Insta, on TikTok, or here on YouTube. I am absolutely new to this YouTube thing, and I'm really doing it because when I started wearing wigs, I don't feel like there was a lot of information for Caucasian women who didn't have full hair loss. And so I just kind of want to show the good, the bad, the ugly, talk about how easy companies are to deal with, and if the quality of a product is really, really worth the price. So let's dive into the good and the bad. Like every wig I've ever gotten, this comes in like a satin package. Super nice to be able to store your wigs. So 10 out of 10 on that. It also comes with a wig grip, which I have probably lost. Here it is. If you don't know a whole lot about how to apply a wig or how to keep a wig on, most people start with a wig grip. Wig grips are great if you already have hair on your head and you don't want to get rid of it. Maybe you're going to braid it back and slick it down, but you're just not ready to do the full shave like I have. The first year I wore wigs, a wig grip was my best friend. I now prefer to glue my wigs down, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit with this cap construction. The wig I'm wearing right now, I have to have a wig grip on because it's not made the right way to glue down. So you do need to know a little bit about that before choosing a wig. And so what I like about this wig is you could wear it either way. The next thing I want to touch on is the cap construction. That's a huge thing. This has, as I mentioned, HD lace. Okay, do you see the color of that? Now this is actually something I don't see with a lot of wig companies, and I'm very, very impressed with this. Very impressed with it, actually. That's a really light color. It's very hard for me as a Caucasian woman to find HD lace that isn't slightly tinted. And there are a lot of companies that will say, oh, we have full HD lace. It's gonna blend flawlessly. And then it comes a little tan. And by a little tan, I mean tan to brown. And that's not a big deal if you are tan to brown. And I tend to be kind of in the middle of the skin spectrum. So for me, it's not always a big deal. But if you're lighter skinned, you want to make sure that you're going to be able to get a lighter lace or it's going to show. Even if it's HD lace, it's when it's up close, like when you're this close, it's still going to show. And anybody who's telling you that it's not good is a liar. They're a liar. To the human eye, if you're at normal face-to-face distance, you're not going to be able to see it if you've trimmed it well and laid it down well. But if you're really, really up in somebody's business, you're going to be able to tell. So I feel like sometimes like just talking about those real nuances are things that wig wearers just don't do. And they're like, oh my gosh, look how much this blends. And it does, but it doesn't mean it disappears. HD lace is not the Harry Potter invisibility cloak. That should be a quote we keep in here. So I'm going to say it again. HD lace is not made of the Harry Potter invisibility cloak. Remember that, but it should blend well. And the number one way that's going to happen is first matching your skin tone. So I want to show you like on my hand, on my skin tone. Sorry, my dog is apparently very upset that I'm talking about this. I mentioned earlier in this video that I prefer to glue my wigs on. I wear my wigs usually for 8 to 10 days, and I have a very active lifestyle. I'm in the gym as much as humanly possible. I have a preschooler. I'm on the go. I work a lot. I'm obviously making videos and things like that. The last thing I want to worry about is my hair, and I have found with keeping my head shaved down that I just like the security of having a glued down unit. So it allows me to do different hairstyles. For me, there's just a lot of pluses with it. So this unit for me has been made, and they can customize, which I really like, has been made without the ear tabs that a lot of wigs have. So the wig that I'm wearing now is not made to glue down, and it has ear tabs, okay? So this one that I have for me has been made to glue down, which I love. They also offer this wig in a glueless version. Glueless has ear tabs, okay? It has a beautiful, I think this is 13x6 lace. What that means is I'm going to be able to part it without running into any wefting, giving me a whole lot of style versatility. That's another 10 out of 10. Okay, and then finally, this is a very impressive too. There is a mesh in this that, like, this is full lace. The price again is $904 right now on their website, and this is full lace. There's not any wefting in this. To give you a reference, and I should come and review the wig I'm wearing now. I've had it for about a year. This is another company's wig. It cost me almost $2,000. It is wefted, meaning it has just tracks throughout, and it has a very, very small area of lace. It is not as high quality as this wig. If you have hair, there are lots of combs in here for security, so you can pop that into your hair. And the nape right here is fully adjustable because everybody has a little bit of a different neck size. So sometimes you have to tighten it up or loosen it. So I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna show you what this wig looks like on straight out of the box. Be prepared, it's not gonna be cute. I always feel so weird showing my bald head. You get like a tan line. You know what though, what's really cool is my family has just been so accepting of this. My husband like loves it. He always makes you feel so beautiful. My kids, they don't even flinch with the whole bald head thing. So it's definitely a plus. All right, I've tightened her up. Just give her a little. All right, so you can see what I'm talking about with having the right color of HD lace. This is not tinted at all. If you had darker skin, I think it would be appropriate to message the company and tell them. I'm gonna put the picture here of what they kind of show for the balayage color. Then I just want you to see, it is a warm copper color. And I don't hate that, but it is, like I said, it's not like it's pictured. I think it's a great addition to my wig collection and I like it, but it's not exactly as the picture showed. So I'm gonna go cut the lace and give her a style so you can see just how absolutely beautiful. But again, like I have to back up and you still can't really see. I'm gonna stand up here. Like, this is a beautiful 22 inches. Like absolutely beautiful. There is no real style cut into this, so I will, as a hairstylist, be customizing it, which is very common with any wig. You have to kind of customize it to your style, but it's very wearable out of the box. But this is all kind of one length. Now, what I will say is very, very positive is this is 22 inches from crown all the way down. Now, some companies will do 22 inches from the nape down, and then it comes kind of layered, and so they kind of dupe you on that. This is a full 22 inches, so that's great. Here she is, completely styled. I am incredibly impressed, just overall at the price point. This looks very, 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 very good. I want to show you guys what I mean because I have not taken a chance to glue her down yet, so I'm just wearing her even without a wig grip, and this is very secure. It fits really, really well. You can see if you get incredibly close, which no one should be that close to you, you can see the lace on the head, and you can barely, I mean, that really blends. So if you're in the mirror looking really close, you're going to be able to see your own lace, but other people aren't. And that's why it's so important to get lace that matches your skin. So 10 out of 10 on Wigshi, offering true HD lace. Way to go. I wanted to show you guys another thing that can be really frustrating to new wig wearers. And I'm hoping you can sort of see it in this light. These little hairs that are on this side that kind of come up, those are return hairs. When they make a wig, they're using a very, very long piece of hair and they're essentially latch hooking it on, like 3 or 4 strands onto the lace together to create this. It's an incredibly intensive process, and the people that make these wigs are very talented. But those return hairs show because they're a little shorter. New wig wearers can be really frustrated with that because they don't know what to do with them. And a low quality wig, they'll really stick up and be very, very challenging. This is a high quality wig, but they're still showing a little bit. So I have a little trick for that. You can see I've already done it on this side. You can see the glassiness versus some of the hairs that are sticking out over here. Okay, so this is the Sexy Hair Dirty Spray Wax. This is a must for a wig wearer. I will link it below. I use this also as a hairstylist for almost all my updos. But what you have to do with spray wax is spray it all over where you have return hairs, and you cannot just leave it. This is a product that you have to work through the hair. So then I just take a paddle brush and work it through, and it makes those return hairs completely disappear. I like the dirty spray wax because it has a little bit of texture to it, and it helps hold those return hairs in place. So you can see my hair is still touchable. It doesn't look waxy, but it's just smoothed that texture out a ton. Love it. I really do love the variation of this balayage. And so there you have it. Would I buy a wig from Wigshi? Absolutely. Pros in working with them have been great communication. They absolutely wanted to make me happy. They offered customization, they offered size, and they were really easy to work with. Their shipping was incredibly fast, and I loved all of that. On top of that, they have sent a quality product. So I can honestly say with confidence, I would buy from them again, and I don't think you could get a wig for this price and get this quality. So I'm very impressed. I would recommend them for sure. Cons, the only thing I can say as a con is that the color match in the picture wasn't the same. And if you've watched my other videos or ever heard me talk on any of my other social media channels, that is something that is really common, unfortunately, in the wig industry, and I often have to customize. The one other con, and I went and looked at the picture that they have on their site of this brown balayage flawless wig, and I hesitate to say this because I'm not sure it's a con. The picture that they have is lightly layered, meaning that it's been cut just a little bit, but I don't think it's an actual picture of this wig. So this wig doesn't have a haircut in it, and that would be the con. It is basically all one length, 22 inches. So it doesn't have a lot of movement or flow or volume. If that's the style that you're looking for, awesome. If not, you will have to have it customized if you want a hairstyle cut into it. But because of the quality that this wig is made out of, that's not even going to be hard for a regular hairstylist. So those are kind of my takeaways from it. And if you guys have questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. I will link absolutely everything that I used and answer anything that you want to know. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.